Good morning, everybody. This is Chunshim. I posted the subject this morning. It was late. So today, let's talk about the rewriting the story of your life. So in the book, I have decided to live 120 years. The book is about the meditation, and meditation is about the here and now. And then why does this book recommend rewriting the life, right? Then we have to go back to the past and then rewriting the life story. So when we become older, especially like a 60, right, or 65, when you're about to retire, or you plan to retire, or you just retired. And then our mind, the focus goes back to the memory more better. We all experience that. So when we live the cycle of life, 60 to 120, the goal is, you know, really realizing, why am I here? Who am I? How can I complete myself in my life? What does it mean, completion? It's not about the perfection, but a completion. Why do we need that, right? So for the second life cycle, why do we need to look back and rewrite the story of life? Meditation is for here and now. Why do I need to send my mind to the past? So there are two ways of look back on our life. Most of the people, one scholar researched. So when we get older, over 95% of the population live in the memories. So, when we become maybe 70, 80, maybe 60, nobody knows, right? Everybody's different. 70, 80, 90. Our mind goes back and then live in the memory. That's the one way. But over 95% of the population does that. And then when we do that, our energy goes back. So energy is moving from here to the past. So when you stay with your memories, a lot of time you may not feel your now. Is it right? Like your body, your breathing, what is going on here and now. Usually we lost ourselves in the memories. So that's the one way. So when we do that, we are sending energy to the past. And then what about the now? Now becomes empty. Make sense? Energy is like a matter, it's the same thing. We are sending energy backwards. So when the now and here become empty, what about the future? The now becomes the future. Make sense? So that's the a way of emptying our energy. Make sense? It doesn't have the past because we cannot change it. And then the now is empty, and therefore future becomes empty. So, and then later we feel like feels empty. Make sense? Because we are sending energy away. The other one is stay here and now, and then we can bring the past here. So we can meditate on it. Make sense? So you can imagine the energy like as matter. So stay here and then bring the memory back here. So how do I know, right? So when you bring the memory here, you are aware of your here and now. So you are very clear about your breathing. You are clear about your chakra feeling. Make sense? You are clear about yourself. So you are not lost in the waves of memories. So then you can meditate on your past. So then energy stays here. Make sense? And then you can use the meditation on your. We all experience, every year we get older, 1 year older, 1 year older. So when you get older, do you feel like you are getting better? You are becoming like a better person? So what does it mean getting old? So, we need to ask that question. Again, the scientists say, or scholars say, most of us are repeating every day. Today, we are repeating yesterday. Is it right? Don't you feel? Work and survival, vacation, meetings. So, as we do that, we can move forward or maybe not. Make sense? So, as we work, how can we live a more meaningful life? And this book says, sun rising, the dawn is there every day. But when we are sleeping during that time, as we repeat same thing, doesn't mean we have to stop everything. It's not. We need to work. We need the daily activity. But how can we live more meaningful, purposeful, and a more complete life? So the book says, the book talks about story of eagle. So this story is just a parable, okay? It's a symbolic. Usually the eagles live 40 years, about 40 years. And then in the village of eagles, there was one eagle. And then this eagle heard old story saying the potential of the lifespan of eagles, maybe 70. And then, that's hard. So most of the eagles kind of gave up and then, died at 40s. So this eagle became about 40s. So this eagle thought, anyway, I will die. So why should I try? So this eagle tried. So he flew up high to the mountain. On the top of the mountain, he tried that the old secret. The old secret is saying you have to pack your beak. His beak on the rock. So the old one is broken, and then he didn't have any, right? That moment, a new beak began to grow. It was so painful. But anyway, he did it. So when he got the new beak, so next one is he pulled the talon like one by one. Can you imagine how painful? So when he did it, new ones began to grow. And the next one is feathers. he pulled out one by one, and then new feather began to grow. So it is like a story of the butterfly, right? Caterpillar, cocoon, and butterfly. It's just a symbolic. So humans is, you know, we are a part of the nature. So we have to see ourselves. Am I just like a caterpillar? Am I cocoon? Am I butterfly? So that's the choice. So this book and this meditation is helping you become more butterfly. Okay? So today, let me read the questions, the meditation subjects to you. So today is it okay? So again, when you meditate on this, it's not uh, for going backwards. But when you meditate on this, please keep your body straight, remember your breathing, and that your chakras are still warm. And then your energy is staying with you here and now. Okay, are you ready? So let me read the book. 1. What things have I achieved in my life? When was I most joyful? When were things most trying? How did I overcome hardship in those moments? And what did I learn through them? What moment in my life do I regret? When did I do things that made me feel proud and that I found rewarding? What momentary choices became opportunities that changed my life? What values did I try to remain true to in my life? What helped me remain true to those values? What got in the way of my remaining true to those values? Which of my life goals have I achieved? Which goals have I failed to achieve? Who has had a great impact on my life so far? Who have I considered precious so far? With whom do I want to share my gratitude? With whom do I have emotional issues that I need to resolve? Which of my habits do I want to keep and develop? Which of my habits do I want to discard? What things have I really wanted to do but failed to do? What were the reasons I couldn't do the things I wanted to do? So please take a time and meditate on this. And then next time, you and I together, we can meditate on this more, okay? So thank you everybody for joining me today. Have a wonderful week. See you soon. Bye. Love you.